It's Easter! Almost. How much better to celebrate than with this? Look, it even has blessings. Hello? Hello, Hikaru? Hello, Sauce? How are you two doing today? Squeak, squeak. Oh, the carrots! Now's the time of carrots. Also, let me run the ad so we can begin. So, I've been enjoying a holiday. I was considering should I stream more, but I decided I deserve a holiday. However, I have great news. At the end of May, we get back to our usual schedule for a few months. I don't have my gun yet. I'm waiting for the delivery. So, for now, you'll have to go to work. I'm sorry, Souls. Maybe we'll be going to shoot her next time. But does this outfit have a back? I might have forgotten the back. Give me a second. I'll vanish for a second. Boop. Oh great, dealing with children. Quote, end quote. List. I'm clicking everything that the thingy I'm supposed to. No, it doesn't have a back. How curious. Well, thank you for the head pats. No, despite the fact that you can't see it right now. It's weird too that it doesn't have a back. Oh well, at least I can add something. Sorry, no ghost pets here. Where is it? There are so many items. Ah, there it is. Let's see if this works. Now that's... Give me a second. I'm trying something. Now, of course it doesn't work. It's a different layer. Unless... Oh no, it's completely wrong. I'm messing with things. Just bear with me. Bye. So be it then. I was attempting to add a chocolate treat on me, on my pocket. I accidentally stuck it into my pocket, like actual pocket. So, now it's stuck behind me. Let's just get to the gate before I break anything. At least you have the bunny outfit. Isn't that nice? Thank you. Now, into the game. No, I have 2 minutes what we were doing. I think we just finished a round. And she's affected by the lighting. Yes, stabbing is what we'll be doing. Now, before we begin, I need to remind you where we are. We're missing 4. Some of these are completely done. But the race? Actually, allow me to write this down on our server. So, Hero and the princess. Then we have the space between. And the end of everything. Then the adversary that I'm going to try to get to today. Then the tower. The specter. The nightmare. I wonder how we can get this. The razor. The beast. The witch that I also like to encounter and fight. stranger, which is completely dumb. The prisoner? That is alright, we need to do the cage thing that you mentioned, Sauce. Then the weird damsel thing. Then we had something. Then the theory that we unlocked last time. The hypothesis. Sis? How do you spell that? Theosis. Theosis. Okay. They had the rave and something in between. The rave was completely done. The moment of clarity that we're done. Then something unknown. The wild that I know we haven't done. The torn that I can't even remember how we got to it. If anyone remembers how we got the torn, remind me. Something unknown again? The grave that is almost done. And happily ever after. And him? You know, we have a list of how much we've actually done. Yeah? As I promised, we'll do the solstice thing. So, take the blade. Taking it down the stairs. I'm just here to talk. Drop it. We talked enough. I'm getting you out of here. Go upstairs. Go back down. Save the princess. Warn her. Persist. And we got. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to kiss her tonight so she can sever her head. But we must not take the head with us. Take the blade. Just leave. Sit with her. Sit where you were told. do.
Doing?
Also, you had no sound just before. Now you have sound. My apologies.
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing,
I mean, surely you want to hear the voices of the voices.
There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do?
Where's the voice of the void?
I don't know. Just then let me help you. There are the pros.
You guys can shut up. I know what to do. Right? I'm trusting you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you. You think this will work? I don't know what you're. The world ends if we. Yes, sure. I'm insinuating that. You
Now,
close
don't
your
wait.
eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
If the body horror doesn't get us through right out there, what
down.
does?
She's actually doing your job for you. How did she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds. And then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching, and yet our eyes are still closed. Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? The princess's eye. I hate... Of course, Now hold on, I don't have... Look, you're just...
Leave the basement and you clean your ward.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Then I'm skeptic.
With your work done, you remove the windows. Do you see that? The door, check.
Open the door and accept your reward.
You open the cabin door. Only a world. You don't have to act surprised. But if everything's gone, this is your reward. Okay. This is what's best for... Like hell.
What now? I need to die. That's it.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
You
Time
bastard!
passes. Decades.
What is
We
just...
still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start suggesting you kill...
Yes! Slay yourself!
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose? Why should it matter? That's all we needed. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
And?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The cage! Here we are!
You're on a path in the wood. Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
Yes, Violet?
It's worse is what it is. We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison. And she's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
Good point.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress.
also a no.
And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Liar? Are you sure we even need to slay her? She got off her own head last time.
She what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you.
Indeed we did.
Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board, and you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
No promises. Why do we have the blade still?
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Right. And believe I can toss the weapon away. First of all, can I leave?
Are you serious? Fine. You walk away from the cabin and see how that goes for you.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
What did I do?
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end? It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
All the rain is on down. Its physical matter regards of textured nothingness. It is quiet. This distant rumbling, the sounds of many sounds, undulating calls louder than self utters comes close. The feelers travel across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your conscious and wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Resistance, fingers drag close around the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Place the thoughts constricting you. Urgency, you have a story you need to finish. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret, this world is broken beyond repair and must meet something new. A lacking finger. There's only so much dread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Ah!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Denial.
cabin,
Return
and
to
in
a
the
distant
basement of
path
that
or
cabin
face the consequences.
is a princess.
Was that the last piece? Didn't know. This was something else. Let's go back.
You make the interior.
Take the blade.
The door.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Haven't
How about
decided
you
yet.
drop the knife?
Okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling. We'll be fine.
I talked
Oh.
enough. Getting you out of here.
Have to.
I'll be...
You make your way back.
Say, the
Against
princess.
your better judgment. No. Stop
Want her?
that.
I can't go back there. It counts as a loop. It doesn't restart. Sorry, Souls. I did not realize that.
Thank
I thought it was a restart.
You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm.
The counter. Well, we might as well finish this.
A warning. If that's what.
Proceed to the cabin. Don't take
No
the
blood
blade.
this time. Making your way down the spiral staircase as the princess towers over,
Hello.
almost glowing in the weak starlight. Her figure framed by.
No?
But the words don't leave your mouth.
No, I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed?
No? I'm doing it for the
It
CG.
doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought.
You know, I won't take part of this.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed.
Shut up.
Doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here. And we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
True.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Even now, your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself.
How did you know?
But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
You can
Is
sense
that a
him.
person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Enjoy. Stop her.
Are you okay?
He's fine. He's
I've always been
fine.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
Now she's controlling
I've been
him.
trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it. We'll just refuse. Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
There?
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Did that not work? I did. So one in the sea, resist the god through force of arms, but ultimately succumb.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
What do we need to do here? Who's ready to kill a god again?
This is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird. Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us. This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
That's his new name now.
No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late. Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess. No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with her already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means
You think we get that
it's
far?
already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written? Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously. Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Got it?
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger? We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
All the better to strike
You hear
down.
those two with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry, cabin, now.
Got it? I can still try to run away. What if I keep fleeing? So? What if I keep fleeing every time? What will happen? I'll go to a point, but then try to flee. I am tempted. I am very tempted. But I think we're at the point of no return on that. I'm going to do it next time, because it's going to be very quick pace. We're just going to go to an ending and then second run, run away, then repeat, 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 and see what happens. Sooner or later, something has to happen. But for now, head to the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway.
See?
The
Didn't
ground
matter.
quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin.
Where's Foxy when we need her?
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Well,
As you step forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slammed into a tree as debris rains down around you.
there she is.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you.
Be not
The
afraid.
world bows to her.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
We'll see.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in
The
it.
knife.
Yeah,
Take the
screw
blade.
all of this, I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
You'll never make it to her, and even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
To end a
We'll
job.
do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart. Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know, maybe it'll work. If our thoughts are what give her power, maybe it can cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do. Maybe none of this is real.
I like your thought process.
With a
Let's give it a
forceful tug,
try.
you yank the blade out from the tree. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything's a part of you. And then your eyes open, settling on your target. It's time.
Embrace your destiny.
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
I will.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Assail the unassailable.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you even going to do with that tiny knife? Give her a scratch?
Oh, you'll see.
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real. It all might as well just be a dream. Are you okay?
He's having a
Of
power
course,
trip.
I'm not okay. I've never been okay. But maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this happen.
Yes, Android. Help me.
As you fall towards the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting everything in its path.
It won't be enough.
How unexpected.
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris. Could we have done that the whole time?
It was a fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
It won't be a fluke if we do it again. As the dust settles, the form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury. At least we made her mad. That has to count for something.
Agreed. Or maybe.
But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Her eyes flit open, pupils narrowing on your form.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
Both.
The world around her stills. The debris stops in place. And the air is calm and silent.
You walk Razor's Edge. It won't be long before you slip.
And then, in an instant, thought comes at you. You are pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed bit by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
It's over. You had your moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was.
Hope it was worth it.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us.
Indeed.
That was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess, just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
Yes.
But I love her.
Then show it by striking her down and proving her fraud.
She doesn't love you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still can.
Do your counts.
All at once the pressure breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you soar towards her, the eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
It's no matter.
It's not enough
No
to
pun
stop
intended.
us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
Yes.
You are. As you draw near, you extend your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air and is met with a barrier of light. You remain frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first.
We have a sword.
And then we win. Right? That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
We can do it, everyone.
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
Unless we got the rules wrong. I'm sorry. I think I messed this up.
Then what do we do? I thought you said all this was like a dream. That we choose how it goes, so why can't we choose to win?
The thing with dreams is that they always end.
An admirable effort, but one that would never have succeeded. Come.
I thought as much. I am going to stream.
That's right. So come on, push, all of you.
We can
I'll
do it
do my
together.
best.
All right, one last try. You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
No, it isn't.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
Exactly, Broken. For once, I like you. Unlike the Snitten, you're right.
You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then a crack. And where that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, it shatters. We did it. We actually did it.
We're still not done.
The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
A victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Before your blade can pierce her heart, it vanishes from your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Is she going to hurt us now?
The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and places her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft. Take me for you.
Oh, that feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
The grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another before finally collapsing in itself. You lose yourself into darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before.
She isn't even touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
Fight back.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it.
Yes.
Anything to make this stop. Anything to make her feel what we feel.
Join us. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it.
But that isn't enough, is it? We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Yes. The awareness shifts between undulating fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body, but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck to pull from her heart the whole of your experience. In return, she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. So much of her is an empty bluster. Those mutters first in quiet, with empty life, a sense of meaning. And then the same goes wrapped in a dough, true belief. Belief turned to arrogance. Arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much, haven't we?
Yep. Your eyes open. She's bound to you. You're bound to her. Hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
But we've done it. Share your darkest pain and paranoia with a divine being. Hello? You recognize the message that happened in this cell. It is the answer that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet.
You're that thing I met in the space outside the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections. Empty tunnels without.
What happened to you?
Nothing as there is. Bring me.
Fine. Make me
She
forget.
asks that I tell you won't.
Now, who's ready to go stab the
You're on a
witch?
path. You're here. You make your... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Don't take the blade.
The door... Good.
Continue down the stairs. See what I can do.
You're only...
Okay.
I try.
You make your way to the...
Mechanics. Slay the
Without
princess.
hesitation, the wound drives... Though your nerves
Slay
are
the
seizing
princess.
with... You
Finish the
steel
job.
your resolve and take...
There we are.
A warning. The interior...
Take the
Take
blade.
the
Enter the basement.
door to the base...
But
not
you
nasty.
are. You're a...
Alright. I could also leave. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, and I think you might be in danger as well. I'm going to attack you now.
Do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness? Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking. She's just as mad, only now she's ready for us.
Doesn't matter.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's
Nice shot
chain
of mass
falls
up.
from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes.
A dirty player, I
Could have
like.
gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
Yes,
As you
let's
brush
keep
the
going.
silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at... Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not?
She's eating us like a bird.
As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
You bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched. Just like me.
We
Yes.
are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shin. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise.
Agreed.
Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No
Agreed.
arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well,
Stop
who knows where we'll
arguing.
stop.
We need
We'll
to kill
stop
her.
right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honourable combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
The mutual destruction. Fine by me.
Princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Oh boy.
you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Nope, that's
Excuse
the
me,
both of us.
what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's
Mutual
right.
destruction.
They're coming for you, and they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
But what about you? Got Tasha just as easily as they crushed me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to see it happen.
Fair
This
enough.
doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
Don't fight.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you.
You must fight the fight.
First, it's almost gentle. The two of you lifted delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still, she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we're at the wild.
We are.
Interesting. So this leads to the wild as well. And we needed to... Yes, I think I remember what we need to do.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves.
Someone decided to go guns in place last time and got
What
us
should
killed.
we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest.
There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end. The princess included.
How about? Are we part of Wild League? Well, enjoy the more princess slaying. We got a new ending, then immediately ran away. Like an idiot, I got locked out of it. Now we had a fight with a witch. Only unfolded a god.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together.
Yep.
What a mess.
He doesn't understand.
Okay, narrator, how do we
You
stop
can
her?
start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity.
He
formed
committed
with
a
the
murder
princess.
suicide using a living candle.
Right. That was unpleasant. We weren't big fans of that, I think.
I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do make a great pair. He's probably just jealous.
You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
Right?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
Maybe.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze at the hatred at your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
And just like that,
Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me. We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? And we can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You
Which
remember
is?
that you are a distinct being with a finite...
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I
Yeah, you
wish
won't.
I didn't have to.
Some division, when sown, can never truly. A cabin comes into
And
being
we're
among the
free?
trees, and then you find yourself laid at the center of it all is the princess.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this?
I agree.
Well, this should be easy.
Do we have to do that? You have to.
I never wanted to kill you. Not really. But we can't do the same thing as each other. We have to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants.
Yes.
He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. And good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Don't worry. It'll be fine.
She's gone.
And the same as before.
This...
Screw the mirror.
Now the thing is, we're not full.
Flickering lights and empty.
I'm ready to go back.
I await your return. We will meet again.
Now,
You're on a path.
let's see pouches. Now changes here. We got this one. Hard intertwine. So we can still do it actually. The tower, we're still missing one. But I think we need a plate for it. The adversary. No, not the adversary. Where's the witch? There. One day. We need to stop fighting. The wild, and apparently wild is completely done and it's in market. Now we just completed it, so that's one off. Let's carry on. Also, we know about the cage now. Now, there's something
make your
very
way.
specific I want to do.
The intent. The door to the base. How many times do I have to tell you how dead
I'm here to save you.
you're owning?
Okay.
Upstairs.
You make your way to the.
Save the
Fine.
princess. Nice locked door. Want her?
Stop that. The blade.
Assist.
Move.
And now we're at the damsel.
A warning.
Proceed to the cabin.
The intent.
Take the plate. Sorry, we don't need a plate.
The door
Not
to the
for this.
basement creep. Rescue her?
Rescue the
What are
princess?
you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand
How?
has to slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow.
You're correct, Dolph.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
No, I can't let you do that. If you're what?
You'll do
Take
what?
I would if you.
Not on my watch,
You.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a. I can't believe.
I told you.
I'm free. And you're not trying.
The princess. Oh, luckily.
Who needs a weapon?
What?
What do we now? What do you like to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynic.
I don't actually.
She doesn't even know what she was. So gullible.
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her, and then she shrugs.
I don't know.
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Well, what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more to just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
And they lived happily ever after. It's
Like
all
we're the
she
only ones
wanted.
here? She's gone. And is
Probably I needed my knife for that.
this?
Still? We created help.
I am a growing chorus of contradictions.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has
Became
served her
very,
purpose.
undone.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Thing to deconstruct it, damn soldier, huh?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Now where shall we go?
You're here.
Now I'm out of ideas.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. The interior of the cabin is...
Randy?
You take the blade. The door to the...
I think I'm sure to kill you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. You walked... She's so... Focus on the task.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything.
She makes a... Don't you dare. It's fine.
Well,
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
You step forward.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement, so you...
She's unarmed.
without chopping the
Then I'm
blade,
not talking to you.
You stare at the princess. The two of you. You squint
even
through
harder.
the snowball. You're going to have...
slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep you. It feels like you've been...
Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here, either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Chat, I need to ask a question. On the next run, do we take the knife or do we not take the knife?
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Alright, we're not taking the knife next
But you
time.
don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The adversary.
You're on a path.
Where is Foxy still?
The cabin is...
So? We're not taking the blade.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind. The door to the basement creaks open. Her feet...
Is that another chap?
This isn't what good. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you... As you descend the final... Looks like she could
Here
rip
we
those
are.
chains out of the wall.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that. But no little knife this time, huh?
Nope.
Ugh, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Ah. Oh, what should we do, chat? I'm not exactly sure. Do we want to try to attack her without a knife? Or we just try to leave? But I'm going to talk first. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Alright, fine. If you're not going to address it, what? You've already met the prince, maybe? Of course you don't know.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me would already have died? I
Don't
didn't
try
think so.
to lie to me, just please take this seriously.
Alright, we'll wrestle the big lady.
Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
Yeah. But what if I try to free her? Don't worry, I'm always for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here with a weapon is because had the knife felt unfair.
Then why are you just standing there? Fight me.
I'm actually here to chat.
Why? You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
I'm not scared of you.
Then prove it. Come a little closer.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight you, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not. Don't you get it?
Couldn't have said it better, my.
I have an option to step closer. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
You don't want to get free? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
As long as you go back upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me to the death.
Never mind. There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out.
Hear that? Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now pick up the blade and fight her.
No, pick up the blade and slay her. You're being a bit semantic, aren't you? I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything.
Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Let me check quickly. Oh, so many choices. But first, let's step closer.
You take a cautious step towards the princess, unarmed. I wish I could believe you know what you're doing, but you clearly don't. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe just a compromise where we can We can all get what we want, nobody has to die, and the world doesn't have to end.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying. That is the only thing I'm interested in.
So you're just fine locked away here?
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
The princess glances down at her chains.
If you're talking about these, they're nothing.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength. And then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Dear Lord.
What do we do?
That smile!
Oh, if only there was some sort of weapon you could use to fight a world-ending monstrosity. I wonder where you might find one of them. Just do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. Take the blade, fight her, kill her, and win.
What? Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But go ahead. Keep trying my patience.
Yeah. We have to figure out why we're here.
We don't, because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
We're here to kill each other? It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her. We shouldn't need to use any dirty little tricks to win.
Yeah. I don't mean by these here existential, I mean quite literally. I am just basement. He's simply to kill you. Why me? Why you? There are answers that we need and we should find them.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
What's reason to kill you? Don't you care what that reason is?
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
Calm down, Jet.
The princess flashes a sinister grin.
You.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us?
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will, the fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just go and pick up the blade already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
If all you want to do just have been the plot
world?
end.
If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet. Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
Don't you have
I
to
woke
die?
up, didn't you?
You're different.
I know. You already told.
Doesn't any of this bother you?
I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing. But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Oh, I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
The basement is
I
different.
like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Oh, and you could just walk single file out of here.
That's right, not everything has to be so violent.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
You don't have any weights.
You don't either.
I have an option. Oh. I don't have an option to fight her on island anymore. How about this? I'm not going to fight you.
Do you think pacifism is going to win her over? Because it won't.
Right? This isn't fun, this isn't interesting, it's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
Is that so? Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
You don't see the impact, and you can't say for sure if you even feel it. But you hear your bones splinter. You can feel your feet leave the floor as you're hurled bodily into the unflinching stone wall.
We're fine.
Are we fine? Are we really? No, you're obviously not fine. Your body is broken.
Enough games. Go upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me.
I can't get up.
Stop moping, you're fine. Now get up.
What are you made of? Tissue paper? I didn't hit you that hard.
Might as well just kill me because you're not going to change my mind.
Is this a trick? Are you tricking me? Because why would you? Why wouldn't you? Ugh!
The princess's shoulders tense with fury as she storms towards you. You can see her face flush, her knuckles going white as she clenches her fists, her entire body trembling with a burning rage.
Can't believe you're making me watch this.
Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm.
I guess I'll see you all next time. She reaches down and grabs you by the throat, lifting your limp form and slamming it forcefully against the wall. Her eyes twitch as her grip tightens around your neck. She sure is taking her time, isn't she?
Why? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this? Why won't you fight back?
I care about you until with the virgin.
Care about me? What is that supposed to mean? If you cared about me, you'd fight me. You'd understand, but why are you trying to make me think?
Her grip hardens. You feel a horrific pop in your neck.
There we
She
go.
releases you, your numb body crumpling to the stone floor as your vision starts to fade.
What am I supposed to do without you?
I guess I'll see you all next time. I can say that now, right? We're dead?
Great. I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again.
I won't be seeing you, but I suppose something like me will. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The theory. Unleash the power of pessimism on your foe.
You're on a path in the woods. At the
Interesting.
end of that path,
I think I've heard this one before. Does it involve a princess?
So what do we want to do here this time? First of all, it's not a fight you can refuse to fight back. Now there's theory. If you deconstruct it, you reconstruct it.
yes. So you've been here before, and died here before.
Yeah?
Twice.
And it's going to be a lot more than that if we don't suck it up and actually fight her this time.
You didn't fight her.
She wanted a rematch, and we wanted to see what would happen if we didn't give it to her. She got so very, very angry with us. And you got so very angry with us too. It was amusing.
It indeed
I'm
was.
sorry, you thought that was amusing? I thought we were breaking a cycle of violence. I thought we were practicing pacifism in the face of mortal peril. I thought we were being brave. Heroic, even.
Oh, you're funny. There's no such thing as heroism when you can never truly die. All we did was look at the same old thing from another angle.
Oh, will both of you just shut up?
As we've now established, you've already been here, and based on your behaviour, I think we can all agree that things are not going well. Look,
Yes?
you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things
It's
seriously.
interesting, we can only go deep 3 times. Let's go.
Good. We're all on the same page.
Thinking I'm itching for a rematch.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten.
Cap,
There was once an elegance to its construction.
don't stoop me like
Carved
that.
marble columns holding
Also,
a
hi and
arched
bye.
roof,
Later,
vaulted
dude.
windows letting
I'll
in
see you
the
later.
starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that is over. It's just meat. If you cut us open, I'm sure we'd look the same.
That's
Yes, yes,
why it's horrible.
And that attitude is why you're miserable.
There was a... What? A jump
The
scare.
only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. The blade is your implement.
Nope, you're not taking the blade. Touch the mirror.
You step forward and
toss
approach
her,
the door
yes.
to the basement, hesitating before you always spit. Wipe the water, but it has. Let's just smash it and get it over with. We won't be able to see what's in there.
It's just a mirror.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real. You
Very
bring your
nice.
fist crashing down against the door. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the
possum
stone floor,
shouldn't
its
run.
ancient hinges moaning as it would be. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the stairs, the air, her voice.
So you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become? Do you
Yes.
think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head? Well, we've tried that, haven't we? Now come down and see what your refusal has done to me. See how much you can bear to witness the consequences of your actions.
Oh, we've changed her, have we? I'm intrigued.
I'm unfortunately seeing this.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The
Oh,
chambers' walls
gosh.
are painted in blood.
I wasn't able to
Their
finish them
feet
off.
Sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
Souls?
This place
Chap,
reeks of
calm
torment.
down.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and
Do you know what I'm going to do?
there's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains, but then, with a nauseating sound, the skin
There
tears.
she
If
goes.
she is loose,
I like this one. Let's see her do her worst. Let's see if she can make us actually feel something.
Go on.
whatever she wants to make us feel, I think it's gonna be bad.
Bad is so much more interesting than none.
Gah! Stop it with all this talk about feelings. The only feeling that matters is the rush of victory.
I'm
You
gonna
don't even
talk.
have a weapon.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
What happened?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again. And I'll have the resolution you denied me.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction.
We're not choosing
Horrifying
violence.
squelch.
No.
You are unwound.
No,
But that
that's
didn't
our
take
stuff.
long.
She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate.
Huh. It's like I said. Our insides do look like the cabin. In the end, we're all just meat.
So?
In the end, just because she's ripped us open doesn't mean this is over.
How is it not over?
Don't think that I'll allow you death here. I've made that mistake before. No, you will suffer until you see in me what I have seen in you.
That's how. It would seem, somehow, that she is keeping you alive.
A challenge, then.
Sure.
Let's see how far we can take this.
Please just talk to me.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way.
us nowhere. They aren't music. They aren't dance. They aren't feeling.
Your eye, held far outside your skull by a thin stalk of nerves and viscera, stares back at her in unblinking silence.
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of.
Right.
Something
But I'm going to do something.
infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
What is she doing?
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Of
I
course
see what you're
not.
doing.
Then 2 are peeled away.
Then 4.
This is nothing. Nothing.
8, 16, 32, 64. Ah, so the waiting is the torture. I do hate dull things.
Carry on.
128, 256, 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
1024, 2048, 4096, 8190.
Oh no! He's tearing us apart atom by atom to see at what point we cease to exist.
You all feel that? I could have sworn I felt something. 16,384. 32,000.
Yeah, we get the idea.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
131,072. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing
They
good.
die, probably.
Or nothing happens. Just like nothing is happening now.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. I don't like this waiting.
It's just gonna get worse. Yeah, get closer. Which cell is out there in
You're
cell?
going to give up before you even start hurting, aren't you? 16,768,000.
She's dissolving.
536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
I vote no.
This about winning and losing. You're going to lose. You're too connected to your body. 268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. If we exist, then there has to be a way for us to win. Otherwise, this would just be pointless. It would all just be pointless talk.
Yes, she's torturing us. That's the whole
Yep.
point of this exchange. Haven't you been paying attention?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
What about you?
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Stubborn is struggling.
16. 32. 64.
No.
128. I'm still here. I'm still me.
Oh, hello, Cold.
You are stretched and stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. You wrap around it again and again and again. A tense line of microcosmic tissue held together by forces that are far too weak for the task they've been given.
This is making me uncomfortable.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Do I have to keep answering? And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding your cells together break. You are 30 trillion little pieces, all of them separate, and all of them falling.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
She's getting tired.
You sit in these 30 trillion places, each second passing in each of them before you arrive at the next. Each second passing is 1 million years, and so you wait.
That's all I have.
And then all at once there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the body you had before all of this happened, and the princess sits against the wall, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen and disappointed.
You left me, and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
Oh, she's been like me this whole time. She's just been hiding it.
I never stopped caring about you. But you had to let go of all that pain.
How? It's all I've known.
Should I always sleep with me?
After everything I've done to you, you'd really take me with you?
Are you serious? You're just offering her your hand. You cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her. Her eyes, deep wells of buried sorrow, meet yours for a moment. You despicable fiend.
I think this is the right path.
And then she takes your hand in hers. You're going to end the world, don't you get it? I can't let that happen. I can't let you leave. I have to... You have to what? Stop us. You leave me, no other choice. You are nothing but a witness. Fine. You and the princess climb the stairs out of the basement together. In silence. No embellishments. No flowery text describing what kind of silence we share. You've really given up, haven't you?
I like cold.
I'm tired. What a shame. But you should really keep going. You have a job to do, don't you? And then you cross the upstairs of the cabin to the door, which you open. And then you step outside and into the ruins of the world you left behind. So he's gone too. It's just you and me now.
Even the hero's gone.
Is this the world? It's so cold.
So that's a wrap. I didn't think we'd ever get here. There's only one thing left to do.
But a new beginning to this grand adversary. Couch the mirror. Blissful suns is your crutch.
There's a world.
Yes, I know. Let's go
The
back.
next time I will be here.
Once more into the fray. What shall we do this time?
You're on a... You...
So how much of that did we complete? Ah. Huh? I wonder what that task is. What to pick? What to pick? The Spectre, maybe?
A warning before you go. The interior...
Into the basement.
Her voice.
I'm there to save
really?
you.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here
I
forever.
forgot the blade.
I see.
And let's talk first.
Okay.
This would lead to the nightmare, actually. And we do need to be shoved into the abyss somehow. I think I have an idea how.
Thank you. You turn back to...
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to... Okay. If we're sure about this, you slowly creep down the basement stairs. Where the princess... Is it just...
Oh boy. Locking her down to and letting her plead.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually... She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an...
So you want Kevin stay here to make sure that she's dead.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you.
So only makes you faster to bleed out.
Arm is actually enough to do me in? I can always find another. I'm not as frail as you think.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as you jolt away from the
And
middle of...
she's free. So, head to the cabin.
A warning.
I think I have an idea how to do this.
The interior of the cabin.
Take the
You
blade.
reach down and... You cr...
How
It
does
can't
it
be
determine
that hard,
knife?
but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough. You make your way to the bottom. As you emerge, you find your...
Do nothing.
Decide it's best.
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your arms quickly follow.
Same as before.
Lungs, liver,
I hope I'm right about this.
Liver, nerves, heart.
Fine, Ewan, I'll let you leave.
Liver, nerves, heart.
What? No! No, do you think you could just rest? Shh.
Go ahead.
I don't trust you're not wrong, but besides,
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do that. Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident?
she urges you forward. You place a shaky foot on the first. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder
Maybe
that
just
you
do a
exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Yes, please do it.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
I need to do this right. Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge
There we
into the
go.
endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself
Bye.
away from you. You are alone
Oh, for the rest of your life.
forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here? But she was the one who controlled this place. It means you're
Yep.
falling. Forever. Oh, no. You continue to fall. Forever's gonna end. No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever.
There's
It
no
doesn't
such
end.
thing as
You
forever.
continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever. What do you mean? We still have a way out. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? That's a terrible idea, because right now, you're right. But if we've already saved the world, I just do.
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean, why? Exactly.
You know, falling forever doesn't seem too bad to me.
You say that now, but let's see how we all feel after a week, or a month, or a year.
Well, after that, he is capable of going. Oh God! Oh God! Drop the
No,
blade!
what are you doing? You loosen your grip, and the blade tumbles through your open fingers. Now you're really falling forever. There's no way out now.
Ha!
More
Wait.
time passes. More time.
It's not gonna matter if I die. I'll just
Again.
come back.
I don't like the way. Of course I know you. Plenty. She's dead and we're falling forever. How could tell it just can? Look, this.
Shall I tell me
No.
your secrets, huh? How
Still
about now?
no.
I'm going to weigh you down
You're not going to
eventually.
wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. Not. Either way, at least need... The narrator, you can't just I can. The narrator continue.
But I got the best company.
A lot better. Exactly.
I'm
I'm
stuck here with us.
feelings mutual. At least we're all...
I get it. You want to tie because you'd be
Unlike
lonely.
you, I'm not... Oh, sure. More time. That's a grim thought, but
Yeah.
I suppose
Don't
you're
die.
right. You really shouldn't have gotten rid of the blade. It was our way out. What were you thinking? Now, if we're going to be stuck here until we starve, we really shouldn't be at each other's throats.
Yeah. It'll
You
happen
wait.
eventually.
And then you wait. The only things you know for certain are that it's long. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
That was a wonderful fall to death.
No. You really shouldn't. Don't muck it up next time. The princess...
And now get the base.
You're on a path. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her. It doesn't matter if she... Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we?
But we done the race. Yeah. Also, did we just check out the light there? We did. That's another one checked out. We're making progress, finally.
Okay, then let me remind... See, this place feels a bit different, though. That's
This is-
all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same...
We're not... Look. We can't leave.
You have already committed.
Yep, thought so.
You continue
And then
down
it
the
happens.
path towards the camp. It isn't long. Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge. I don't like any of our options here. Maybe
Yeah, I
yours.
don't like it either.
The only furniture of note is... What's strange? The mirror. What do you mean? Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bar. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so... worm-like. Right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals.
Yep, she's gonna
kill her
snap
last
on.
Yeah, but
Ankle
she
again.
sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, and look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that.
About
You
the
slowly
mirror.
make your way towards the gate. Do we? Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't...
Yeah.
This is it.
Like,
The mirror. You reach your arm forward.
Helplessly staring into the...
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and your bow. Icy pain
Snap.
radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs
the part
numb
needs to
with
know
the...
the complaint thought, but just...
Oh, don't have second thought. Ignore him.
Struggle?
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered
manliness,
ankle
yes.
together. You can't... Oh, will you
Oh,
now?
you
Good luck
iron
with
things
that.
out?
Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Hi, hello, welcome. I live here. The Julia are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here along with Shin and Shin and, well, I've never been clear with a she or a fifth
Don't
lives
think
here.
this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile. I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours. It's the kind of gumption a guy can really admire. That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around. I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
It's descriptive. Now, we did stab her in the friend, yes. But we do it by backstabbing her.
At the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it. I think you should stop talking. Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us. We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault.
All I'm doing is reading with you sound.
We don't
Niall?
have to let her out.
You would dare.
Your body, still
Throw myself into the abyss.
in a single moment of overwhelming willpower, capillaries burst. Now this is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this, but you're going to make it impossible to patch things up.
No matter.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen. You throw everything you have against... Her thought slips. I thought we already fell forever. Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time. Just like we didn't get an easy way out last
Fair
time.
point.
I don't think this qualifies as... What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
He's gone. Terminal velocity ceases. They feel something, a mass, a growth turn out of you. Even princess look at each other for a short moment. The long flight is here. And now, we need to do our last thing before we end.
She's gone. And there's that...
Gaze into reflection.
I think you know.
Slow the mirror. Let's do this. What happens
But you're
now?
the passive player.
Slay the princess.
Violence has always been
You've seen this? Even when you kept the single to my body, I cleanly executed you. And when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost. Is a person. Is it their body? Is it all of their body? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies
quit
that
talking.
feel. But you say nothing. That cold fire has left your eyes. Your left leg drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
My thoughts alone for enough to reduce you into nothing.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. A web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves. You knew me, and I knew you, but you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
No. Remain silent.
And so your quietude continues.
You are weightless in the realm, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But weightless is not helpless. You unchained your will and rose against a would-be god. And for a shining moment, made yourself my equal. And then, you surpassed me.
Yes?
Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Even when you became a shadow of a god, still you were bound to my will. I will unravel you then, and there is nothing stopping me from unraveling you now.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
Blades spotted from a distance, respite this
Are
book.
you still committed to my destruction? Or has your resolve started to waver?
Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. That you cannot remove something without opening
Right,
your
right,
arms.
right. The truth itself can't let everything die.
And then try to destroy me.
You don't have to face her. They're
Was
still
there
where you
anyone
left
else?
them. There's still a piece of me nestled close.
It's time to
She's I'm gonna take that as
We don't have a choice.
no
Don't
blade
tip the
it is.
plate.
And down we go. We shouldn't.
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really do.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us.
Huh.
All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
That's different. I did help
You
with
were
the
the one who
slave.
decided to come down here without a weapon. So, what's your plan?
Wasn't really
No,
fair.
it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been
Or
fair,
the same as
I
the
don't
one
know.
out.
I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more
What
than
if
we
they
have.
just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean? I guess, when you put it that way.
I think I'm gonna stay right.
Alright. Link. And I don't get the choice to stand. Just going to
Both
open
of
it.
us. Together.
And we're done. Once more. But I have tons of ideas for the next time. And we need to explore the cage one that I failed to follow. That we made a little bit of progress again. I wanted to explore the cage next time. We've cleared out 1, 2, 3, 4 raids this far. I still need to figure this one out. Anyway, that's for next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Me a Callet with Fire 2.